tonight we gather under a theme that is as much a challenge as it is, a promotion, right? The big journey. One question you have to ask when you hear that verbiage, the big journey, where are you going? But before you know where you're going, you have to know where you've come from. So tonight, in the shape of my pastor, I'm going to give you 3 C's of how to get ready for this big journey, right? The first C is the church. It's no coincidence that the San Antonio chapter of Blacks in Government meets right over at Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church. I think the second Saturday, I may have changed, second Saturday, I got it? Right, second Saturday of every month. And that's important because as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. reminded us in his 1967 sermon, A Knock at Midnight, the church must be reminded that it is not the master or the servant of the state, but rather the conscience of the state. Now, I know what you're saying. Dr. Batts, abstract principles, this sounds great. Your speech is wonderful. You got a lot of energy. That's what the principles without practical action are just words. But allow me to show you some concrete evidence where the church, the community, and cross-cultural collaboration has come together to really culminate in an event that occurs every year. Well, I'm gonna put a plug in. Now, I'll be dancing on the 8th of August for the San Antonio Area African American Community Fund. You say, well, why is that important? Well, that community fund gets funds. And what they do is they fund nonprofit organizations to ensure that those organizations that might not have the infrastructure to write the big grants, that might not have the reach, they allow them, they lift them, they pull them, they move them forward in such a way that it allows that to move forward. Now, the theme this year, I couldn't have planned it any better. Rooted in the gospel. There's the church, right? The goal is to bring the community in. We got that. And then finally, cross-cultural, there are multiple dancers of different hues, different spaces, but when we all come together, the goal is to empower, energize, and engage those around us to move forward to the next level.
Prepare for the event of the year. Renaissance with the Stars, rooted in the gospel. Join the San Antonio Area African American Community Fund. Donate and vote now.